This is The Swimming Show.
Let us all unite and celebrate together the victories won for our liberation. Let us dedicate ourselves to rise together to defend our liberty.
A warm welcome to everyone tuned into the swimming show this morning. We are at Tuck's High Performance Center, Pretoria, Mahlanyeng, a truly cosmopolitan environment. The music you're hearing today is the theme of the African Union. Why is it relevant? Because it is Africa Month, of course, the year of OR Tambo, a better Africa for all. We do have a healthy action lineup for you, but we're going to cross over now to Sibidi Mulefen with the menu.
Thank you, Matapelo. On the swimming show today, full action from the SA National Aquatic Championships. Open water. It's the 3-kilometer national event for women. Kamarau Monu, synchronized swimming, also from Kings Park in Durban. The swimming show.
The Swimming Show.
Maemo a bosa a ntse a tsidifala fela seo ga se tshwenye batlhesi ba rona kana seesemane se re no pain no gain. Fa o batla go itsege lefatshe ka bophara, you need to put in the mileage. Nte re tabogeleng ka kwa Kings Park Durban yaanong for the SA Nationals. This event was concluded at the beginning of April, so let's take a look.
The stands are filling and the swimmers are raring to get into the water at the SA Nationals here in Durban. Back in Efitileng, we saw Cameron van der Berg qualify for Budapest in the semi-finals of the men's 100-meter breaststroke. Can he repeat that here in the final? Michael Hooley wa Western Province o iphumana a le moleng wa bohlano ka thoko fela ho yena. Daniel Swanepoel is the other Western Province cap at the start. A good start by Cameroon, and immediately you can see he means business. Hooley turns just after Van der Berg. But our world beater in lane 4 is very strong off the wall. This is a strong field, but Cameroon will not be beaten at this year's Nationals. He has a 2-body length lead as he approaches the wall. And he gets his qualifying time once more. Elric Besson gets the second place ahead of Daniel Swanepoel, the 18-year-old from Western Province.
Cameron, yet another qualifying time, just under a minute, 59.73 to be exact. Is that the time that you were gunning for?
Anything under a minute I was gunning for, so 59 is... It is something that I'm very happy with. I'm going to go home now and relax a little bit, have a little glass of wine, celebrate, and come back tomorrow for the 50 and just regenerate and attack that. And then after that, when that's in the bag, I think then it's really time to reassess and put your head down and work towards Budapest.
The young guys, Michael Hooley in the first 50 was really chasing hard, and then with the last 50 you had Alarmic also chasing. It must have been really exciting for you seeing these young guys coming up and trying to push you and gun themselves for first place.
These guys they're the future of breaststroke, so it's so great to be able to have these guys racing alongside. And they just need a couple more years, I think, of racing and experience, a little bit more training, and they're going to be right up there. So I think it's perfect timing. By the time that I'm going to start retiring, I can hand the baton over quite comfortably and say that breaststroke is in good hands in South Africa. Chad Leclerc lines up to contest the first semi-final of the men's 200-meter freestyle. Carl van Niekerk o moleng wa bone yena o emetse Central Gauteng.
Katoko yena moleng wa bohlano is 18-year-old Jared Baxter, looking to post a qualifying time for Junior Worlds. The first 100 meters belongs to Chad Leclerc. He turns first with a good lead. Jared Baxter o ka pele fela ho Kyle Panike. Leclerc makes his final turn, unchallenged for now. Baxter moleng wa botshelela o bonala a natefetswe ka nnete ha ke tshepa hore o tla kgona ho etsa nako e lebelletsweng ya ho phunyeletsa. Chad Leclerc sees Baxter and increases his kicking speed. He touches now 1 minute 49.47 seconds. Not a world's qualifying time, but second place Jared Baxter gets one for the Junior World Champs in the USA. The men approach the blocks for the second semi-final. Thatohatsi ya lebelo Miles Brown o moleng wa bone. Moleng wa boraro ke Timothy Says ho tswa KZN. Ruan Raz from Northern Tigers occupies lane 5. The long arms of Miles Brown gains him an early lead. He has gone out fast. Good underwater work from Brown, and he is up and stroking. Timothy Says in lane 3 is fighting hard to stay with Brown. A good 100 meters from the leader. Enwa ke Ruan Ross o tswa moleng wa bohlano. Miles Brown is opening up a healthy lead as he turns up for the final 50 meters. Ha ka nna tswela pele ho tshwarela lebelong lena la hae, o tla fumana an A qualifying time for the World Champs in Budapest. Letswele le fela le tsheheditse Miles Brown, only a semi-final, but he can do it here. 1 minute 47.51 seconds, and he does it. Miles Brown o phunyeleditse, and he is ecstatic. Ona ke motsotso o moholo ho this 24-year-old Durbanite, and his home crowd shows their appreciation. Timothy Says adds his name to the junior list with a good time of 1 minute 52.94 seconds.
1:47.51. You must be pleased. Qualifying time. Is this particularly your main event?
Not really, no. The 400 is actually my main event, but I took quite a long break over Christmas, so still lacking a bit on the fitness. So just wanted to come in here, see, kind of test where I was, try and qualify, which I did, so I'm very happy. Oh, hopefully I can better my time tomorrow night in the final, but yeah, now it's just I can kind of relax and just enjoy the meet, and yeah, I've got a couple more races, so we'll see how it goes.
After a good night's rest, the officials and swimmers are back at the heated indoor pool of Kings Park, Durban. Jared Baxter and qualifier Brown batla phepetsana le Olympic silver medalist Leclerc in this, the men's 200-meter final. Miles Brown starts in lane 4 and Chad Leclerc has gone out fast from lane 5. Chad turns ahead of Miles after 50 meters. The epitome of a champion as he changes tactics with every race to suit him. "100 meters behind them now, and it is Leclerc from Brown with Baxter lying third from lane 3. Mona e se le tlhodisano ya seriti sa disesi fela hobane ka nnete o se a phunyeleditse. Jared Baxter is also swimming a good final. Jwale ba ya lekgetlo la ho qetela, Brown and Leclerc are on track for the World Champs time. Flo will win. 1 minute 46.84 seconds. And Mars Brown cracks it again, just under the qualifying mark. Into third, and with another junior qualifying mark, get Jared Baxter. Wayne Ridden o kopana le ena ka thoko ho mo se se tswang ho ka buisana le ena.
I'm just very happy, it's my fastest time ever at Nationals, so it's the fastest time in the world was 1:47.0, so at the moment I'm number one in the world and that was my goal, so I'm very happy with that swim.
Well, you obviously changed it up from last year's Olympics. You went out at that speed there, 50.9. Was that your aim at the beginning, was to go out that fast, or did you think that Miles was going to be a bit closer to you on that first 100?
I just wanted to change up the tactics a bit. I'm used to coming back hard at the end, so I wanted to try to take it out quite controlled, but more harder than controlled, and try hang on. I definitely doubted about the last 20. Miles was coming back at me, but obviously congratulations to Miles. 1:47.5 is also a great swim, so just happy to head to Worlds with Miles and hopefully get on the podium again.
Chad can swim the turner free in so many different ways, and I didn't know if he was going to go out easy and bang that last underwater, or if he was going to go out hard, so it was just to try and stick with them the first 100, which I don't think I did well enough, but really happy to get the qualifying time again and double it up from last night.
Re sale moyeng ono o phahameng, re re ho wena tata ho tswa Kings Park. A great day of top swimming.
Basesi ba bantsi ba le ba boneng ko the SA Nationals hosting best times ba ikatisa gone for High Performance Center. More action right after this. Stay with us.
Ka mora ho papatso, open water action ho tswa Eastern Cape.
You are watching the swimming show on SABC2, and joining me now is Coach Rocco. Coach, winter is coming. Tell me how you keep your swimmers motivated, especially this time of the year.
Well, they are preparing for the local short course competitions as well as the South African Short Course Championships. They know it's only a couple of weeks away, and they know that the off-season preparation is very important for later on in the season. So that's the motivation to get them in the water.
I know that Junior Worlds and Junior Commonwealth are coming up. Still a busy season ahead. Tell us what's preparation looking like?
So far the preparation's going well. We know what to expect, and we know how many weeks we've got. So we are pushed for time for the kids for Junior Commonwealth as well as Junior Worlds. And we hope that the weather holds in the outdoor pool, but we think it's going to be fine.
Well, I'm going to let you go, do your thing, while we continue with the show. Up next, our ladies take on the 3-kilometer open water nationals. The venue, the Marina Martinique near Jefferys Bay.
The team is back at the Marina Martinique stage for the SA National Open Water Championships. Basadi ba 65 ba kenetse tlhodisano ena ya 3 kilometer to be swum in the canals of this exclusive estate. Ba santse ba itukisetsa ho thakgola lebelo. Maoto, matsoho le dikatiba tse sesang ha o kgone ho bona hore mang ke mang mona until they reach open water, that is. Local girls Jessica Cantor and Kirsten Marriott are the top seeds for today's race. Matapelo o buisane le Tian de Jager.
Are we seeing the numbers growing? Seeing that you did host this before, are we improving?
Absolutely, and there's a lot of young talent coming through, so it's growing in numbers, it's going in interest, the level of swimming has gone up. So I think there's a great future for open water swimming in the Eastern Cape.
Conditions are favorable for the swimmers to do good times here. Jessica Viekas, who's on Nelson Mandela Bay Metro, is in the foreground. Kirsten Marriott le Jessica Kenta le bona ba on Nelson Mandela Bay.
I think at the beginning it's very important to get in a place where you're not going to be bumped around a lot because there were so many people and you have to be out in the front from the beginning. Then because the majority of the boys are right shoulder, it's better to be on the right, but my first lap I was on the left. But then on the second lap I made sure I ended up on the right. But it was very tough because Kirsten Marriott is a very tough competition. She's very good and I enjoyed swimming with her. We work well together. And Jess Beckers is also a very big threat. We saw her coming on the outside and she gave us quite a scare there at the end.
Did it help to have those girls pushing you?
Definitely. It's nice that we're all a similar speed, so no one really breaks away, no one really falls behind. So it's nice to pace yourself with them and you know where you are. Then you don't have to side all the time because the other person's also doing it.
I quite enjoyed it with all the turns and stuff because you can get an advantage and like when you turn and everything. If you're like the experienced open water swimmer's got the right turn, then you like get a lead. So it was quite cool.
Nicely spread out now. Jwale re kgona ho bona hore mang ke mang mona from the shore. One of the many bonuses, viewing the race from the edge of the water here at the Marina Martinique. Race tactics and strategies now come into play. It is not all plain sailing in an open water swim of this distance. Lap 1 is complete, so there's only 1.5 kilometers of racing to go. It can get tricky around the markers. Jessica Kenta le Kirsten Marriott ba eteletse pele lebelo empa ha ba siba ba morao hakalo. Ke kgona ho bona Paige Black le Jessica Smith fighting their way in this batch of swimmers. Chloe Felder and Jess Booth le bona ba sentse ba bonahala. The battle behind the lead duo is fierce. Kenta and Marriott shoulder to shoulder. Chloe Felder yena o boemong ba bone. Jess Booth o kentse kapi e pinki. It looks like the wind is picking up. Jessica Kenta uses the marker to break away and get ahead of Kirsten Marriott. The orange arch at the finish beckons for the swimmers. Chloe Felder le Jess Booth ba tsakisana boemo ba boraro le ba bone. This is the tough part, muscles paining. Will the stamina hold? It does for Jessica Kenta. She wins. 36 minutes, 45.90 seconds. O sile Kirsten Marriott ka metsotswana e mene fela. Na ke mang ya tla thola boemo ba boraro? Ke 16-year-old Chloe Felder. Over to you, Matapelo.
Jessica, what a race. You must be proud of your time.
I am. It was a really good race. Everything just went really well.
And tell me, the saltiness of the water, did that give you a struggle at some point?
Not so much. We're quite privileged because we do the trials here, so we're quite used to the salt water, so it's not that much of a problem.
Well done, second place. Did you expect that?
We were like Jess and I were ranked like quite high, so I mean I thought it was going to be like one of us to like come top 2 and stuff.
What was the most fun part about being here today?
I think just the people and the whole vibe. It's really great, and of course I love the swim. That's the main reason that we're here, is to swim.
Yeah, being outdoors and just having fun with everyone.
Michael, the event has just come to an end. You must be feeling quite excited.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, we were excited to secure the bid to bring it to the Eastern Cape, and it's gone off extremely well. Obviously, in a venue like Marina Martinique, it's hard to get it wrong because it's just such a pristine venue. But yeah, from the organising committee, Nelson Mandela Bay Aquatics, it's been a fantastic championships. We've done the region proud, and we're very happy.
Well done to Z Sports ga mmogo le Nelson Mandela Bay Aquatics. Time for a break. Don't go far.
Kamorao Papazzo, Synchronized swimming from the SA Nationals.
Welcome back. Aquatic sport has also fela, but you knew that already. Tikamo, at the recent SA Nationals, we got to look at some synchronized swimming. Setlhopha sa me se phile nako ya gore se ya go the diving and training pool right next to the indoor heated facility to bring you some synchronized swimming. To Kings Park we go.
The different forms of synchronized swimming took place while the main swimming events were contested in the covered pool at the Kings Park Pool Complex. Re buisana le e mong wa bakwetisi ba hlwahlwa Sue Manners-Wood.
Okay, it's a South African National Senior and Youth Championships, and so there are two age groups. The seniors, obviously 18 and up, and then the youth are 15 to 18, and they compete separately in some events, but then they can also combine for the team events to swim together for their provinces.
This is Emma Manners-Wood and Laura Strugnall from Western Province. They are doing a training swim because they have just competed in an event before this. This is their free duet that they will be taking to World Championships in Budapest this year, July.
For qualification, there is a certain score that the swimmers have to achieve. Plus, besides that, they also have to post certain swim times, sprint times. They have to be able to do a certain number of strength tests. They have to pass certain height tests in the water for spins and for verticals, amount of leg above the water, how long they can hold it for, strength in their shoulders with their sculling. There are various tests that they have to pass. Plus, they have to be able to swim the routine with very few synchronization errors and with as much extension and technical ability as possible.
Not as easy as it looks, but hard work does pay dividends. Let's watch our top team in action.
And this is the start of the free team competition. This is the team from Western Province. That was their first lift, which was very impressive as it was a throw. They did not use the floor as they would have been penalized for that.
I actually entered every event possible. There were 8 events. There were figures on the first day. Those are very technical elements. Everybody does the same. Can be a little bit boring to an untrained eye. And then their routines. So individual routines are called solos. For the seniors, there's 2 kinds, a technical and a free. A technical one has specific elements that must be adhered to in a specific order. And then the free is anything goes. You can make it up, choose the music, do absolutely anything you want. And the same for duet. There's 2 duets and 2 teams, a technical and a free, as well as a free routine combination routine, which is 10 people doing a combination of the solo and the duet and the team throwing people around. A lot of fun.
As you can see, there's a lot of changing of patterns, and this is very difficult, and the judges will look for this when they are scoring the routine.
Mmino o bohlokwa haholo papading tsena tsa synchronized swimming. Special speakers are placed in the water to enable the swimmers to pick up the beat, even underwater. The swimmers are not allowed to touch the bottom of the pool, not easy at all.
This is quite an impressive figure because they are holding their verticals, and it is the middle of the routine, so the girls are quite tired, but they are sustaining a vertical position.
And don't forget, if this sport interests you, find out more. Visit the Swimming South Africa website to find a club near you.
As you can see there, they went from a straight line pattern into a circle, which was a very impressive and a change of pattern. This is what we call a cadence, when the moves are staggered. Each person does it on a different count. And a final lift to end off their routine.
Mahlaona le ho sehlopha le botsamaisi ba Western Province Synchronized Swimming.
Bagaetsho nna ke ithatela the synchro team event. Mme fa o batla go bona poetry in motion, check out the World Champs. Ka re basetsana ba ba tswang mo setlhopheng sa naga ya Russia. Simply stunning. Le ska la lebala ka moso re keteka letsatsi la bomme ke ra yona Mother's Day. O santse o na le nako ya go ka dira plane ke ra le ga e ka ba le lomo from your garden. Nte re ketekeng bomme ba rona. They deserve it. We are out of time, but remember, you too can take part in aquatic sports. All you have to do is check out this website or ask at your place of learning. From the University of Pretoria, re lakaletsa mafelo a beke a monate go fitlhela re kopana gape mo bekeng e tlang.
The Swimming Show.